Well, it's that time to fire up the bike on another adventure as the kookaburras just start to arc up. Perfect timing. I'm heading north to the Simpson Desert and in particular the Madigan Line. I'll explain more as we go along, but today I'm going to head towards Adelaide, and if I get somewhere around Murray Bridge, that'll be a good start. But over the next 4 to 5 days, I'll hopefully get to Mount Dare, meet up with the rest of the crew, and I'll explain that more as we head along. Right, 20 minutes in. I won't say the sun's coming up because it's been pouring rain over the last few days. Hopefully I'll be away from this sort of thing very quickly. Ooh, what's happened here? Jeez, doesn't look good. Rear end looks caved in. Yep. I wonder if that was a high-speed chase. Hey, nothing like a good high-speed chase. Don and Jenny and their four-wheel drive, they've already headed off, and I think they were staying at Oyen. They're heading up Mildura and across that way. And Ben and Leigh are heading out in Ben's old Nissan GQ tomorrow morning early. And hopefully the two of them will catch up with me at somewhere around Port Augusta late tomorrow Monday arvo. And then we'll be onwards to Coober Pedy, up through the Painted Desert to Dalhousie, Mount Dare, Oodnadatta, and across the Madigan Line, hopefully back down to Birdsville. So anyway, I think it's time to put the tunes on. Hey Cardo, music on. We're about probably 45 minutes to an hour out of Adelaide, and it looks like we're going to be riding back into rain. No, I didn't have to go through the centre of Adelaide, but it's been a long time since I've been into Adelaide. I think the last time I was here was when they had the Grand Prix. So God only knows how long ago that was. But either way, I'll go down the main street here, or Pulteney Street, the one that's told me to go through, and then we'll reassess. On the way out of Adelaide now, heading towards Port Augusta. So in the next half an hour, I'll have to make up my mind where I stay for the night. I'm a lot further through today than I expected to, but I've actually been travelling really well. The bike's been cruising, and while I'm feeling good, I might as well put some K's under my belt. Righto, we're going to pull up stumps soon. Port Wakefield. We'll have a stop there and have a look. Hopefully there's some free campgrounds. If there's not, I'll just get a unpowered side or whatever on at the caravan park if there's one there. Welcome to day 2. I think I put in a pretty big day yesterday, just under 900 k's. I ended up in Port Wakefield. Stayed here the night. I'm just going to take a few shots of this moon going down and the sun coming up. And today, I'm just going to ease it back a little bit, head into Port Augusta, get a bit of a feed, and then head out towards Coober Pedy and find a camp probably halfway between the two. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be a bad day. Certainly better than yesterday weather-wise, but it was a good day to ride actually, just get some kilometres under my belt, which I've obviously done. So anyway, onwards to Port Augusta. Blimey, I knew the Loch Ness Monster was somewhere. That's cool.
What a thing to see, a loved one's fading scene, while the film just carries on. The writers look away.
Well, I did record a nice little outro as I was leaving Port Augusta, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just only a couple of k's out, heading towards Coober Pedy now, but I won't get there today. We'll be stopping at Glendambo, and Don and Jenny went past me about 20 minutes ago. We're going to look at camping at a little place called the Mulga campsite, just off the side of the road, and that'll give us a bit of an opportunity, especially for Don and Jenny, to get their camping gear out and just give it a bit of a run before we get into Coober Pedy.
What a strange idea, to care for someone else, just to let them go. Maybe we were born to walk each other home. Well, I'm glad we got to meet. We're running out of time, yet it drags along. So play another song and say a slow goodbye. Say a slow goodbye. I think we all know getting old is getting old, so is being young.
How are we travelling, Ben?
Not too bad. 5 hours off Port Augusta. Wait for the time.
5 hours off. So when I drive, you're saying you can't get to sleep? You can't have a rest?
No, you can take over in a bit.
So what do I do to keep you amused? Do you want to stop at the next town and I'll get you a colouring book? Hey?
I'll do.
Alright, we'll see how we go.
Say a slow goodbye. Say a slow goodbye.
Lake Hart, fair expanse of water. That's never good. Rightio, Glendambo. Let's see if Don and Jenny are here. They should be.
Say a slow goodbye. Say a slow goodbye. Say a slow goodbye.
Well, day 2 comes to an end, and we're about 2.5 hours short of Coober Pedy, and I've caught up with Jen and Don, and the boys, that's Ben and Leigh, will be here in about 2 or 3 hours. Then in the morning we'll cruise into Coober Pedy, do a shop and stay there for the night as we go over the vehicles in preparation to start heading into the desert. Let's see what the chef's cooked up over here. Hey, who says you have to do it tough when you go in the bush? Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I got things to do.
Hey, everyone's kicked the goal, Don.
Because of that, I'll stay right here instead. Really, what I want is any break at all. I just want the sun to shine on the rain.
So how was the new swag?
I just want
A little bit tight.
Put on a few. Put on a few ounces, Steve, and it makes a difference. It's tight.
Tight like a tiger. Put in a big day yesterday.
Yeah.
Look at this. She's good to go. She's good to go.
We'll be good. We'll be good. Oh, we'll be good.
Coober Pedy. 226. I actually thought it was further than that. It's great to have everyone together now. The cars will go ahead of me because there's a good chance they're going to go a lot faster than me. I don't want to push the little machine, but then again, it's actually done really, really well so far, so I shouldn't underrate it. But as you can see, this campsite, yeah, it's probably a good 500 metres plus off the highway, which makes it a little bit more of an enjoyable sleep. This is a vehicle looking for some roadside assistance.
I just want the sun to shine on the rain.
And away we go.
I just want someone who will hold my face. Just
Fresh
want
stuff.
the trees
Ooh, that one's been hit hard.
to grow like they should.
138 k's to go to Coober
I want
Pedy.
to believe
What we got up
you
here?
and I
Not a motorbike, it's a push bike, I think. He's doing it tough. I'm doing it tough, just trying to hold into this wind.
Yeah, we'll be
Well done, buddy. Huge effort. Alright, well the guys have fueled up. I think I'll do it tomorrow morning. We're just going to go back to the Big 4 caravan park and just make sure we can get a site for the night.
we'll be good. I wanna believe it. I wanna believe it. I wanna believe it. That we'll be good.
We've got our own Indiana Jones, Ben. Come on, Indiana, give us a tour. Hey, it's the Temple of Doom. So does this bring you back to the good old days?
That reminds me of my last life, Steve.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm giving away the...
I'm telling you now, if a big ball starts rolling down behind you, I'm off. How are you?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
They're baiting us.
You found some?
Yeah.
Just break the glass, no one will know.
It's double glazed, Steve.
Get a bigger hammer. We've been tough times here.
Can you imagine that?
What's that?
Can you imagine that? I know where I'd be. You'd be down the bottom, putting them in your pocket, and you'd
Yeah.
be giving me all this shit.
All the shit. Didn't find anything, Leigh.
This is a 120 million year old squid, and they're his bits down here. This is pretty interesting, that my shadow, see my shadow on that rock there? It's a
Yes.
black and white
Oh,
shell, so
yeah.
fossilised.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, bloody oath
In more
it was.
ways than one.
Yeah.
What's the time? Oh, it's about 8:30 South Aussie time, and we're just heading out of the Big 4. Gonna go get a feed, go to the IGA, and stock up on supplies. Then over the next 2 days, we'll head up slowly towards Oodnadatta, then to Dalhousie Springs, and onwards to Mount Dare.
Hey Don, are we likely to be on dirt for the rest of it, do you think?
I certainly think for a very good part of it.
Yeah, no worries, thanks.
Yeah, I reckon you're better off pulling over and airing down. I don't think we're going to see too much more bitumen.
No, that's what we're just thinking, mate. We might just do that now, Don.
I'm good to go. I'll follow you guys. Righto. As Russell Coit would say, it's time to hit the road.
Well, we've left Coober Pedy. We're on our way. We've hit some dirt, and we're coming to have a look at some. Oh, it's not quite painted hills. It's called the Breakaways. So I'll do a quick screen out here and give you a look at what we're looking at.
Holy shit. Interesting. That's freaking amazing. That is absolutely stunning. that was certainly worth the stop.
You must have heard what Ben just said.
Yeah, it was good.
Reduce speed, steep descent. How steep are we talking? Oh, come on. That's not a hill. It looks pretty cool though. I knew two dogs were somewhere. Certainly no shortage of photo opportunities.
Yeah, I forget the name of the movie.
Rio Bravo.
No, not that one.
It's certainly worth a diversion.
Yeah, absolutely is. Really good.
Another quick stop to take a few photos along the dog fence. You soon realise how harsh, desolate and vast this country is. And with the wind building, literally strong enough to blow a dog off a chain, we mounted back up and started heading east along the dirt road. I'm happy to hang back.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
And these roads are so well maintained. This is like a highway. Good on you, bud. Swinging back onto the bitumen, we pushed directly into the headwind, and it was like kryptonite for the little WR, sucking every ounce of power out of the little machine.
Do you feel like Anthony Hopkins and the fastest Indian?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get the knife out, cut the knobbies off, and make some high-speed tyres. Work for him.
Your eyes on the whole horizon.
This could be Arkaringa Station. We've just pulled in to set up camp for the night. It's blowing a gale, so we're just going to leave it for a little while, and hopefully as the sun sets, the wind will die off with it. We've just driven about 10 k's back from Arkaringa to come to the Painted Desert. We're probably about an hour before sunset, and this is one awesome location that is a photographer's dream. So we're going to see what sort of shots we can get. What do you think of that?
It's impressive, isn't it?
It's pretty good. Get better as the light. Where's the spot to be though? On Lippy?
Yeah, well, I don't know, give us a kiss.
That must be day 5. Just leaving Arkaringa Station. Yeah, that's what I need to watch out for, cattle. And we're heading to Oodnadatta to fuel up again. Both bikes, cars, and our stomachs. And I've got a camper up in front of me which I'll go past if they can see me. Great roads, especially on the bike. pretty cool ride. That is amazing. Time to hit the road. I've got to give credit this front tyre. This Desert HT, it just points where you want it to go. How far to Oodnadatta? 52 k's. Just wait for everyone now and back it off a bit. I've had a ball that little ride this morning. Got it out of my system. So I'll just sit here and wait for them. I absolutely love that. It looks like Don and Jenny coming now. But that was absolutely awesome. So we've got about 50 k's to get to Oodnadatta now and get a feed and fill up. That was pretty cool through there, boys. Let's do it. Oh, bloody rally cars. Look at the old Datsuns. Coming round. K's. There she is. The pink Roadhouse. Oh, that was awesome riding. I loved it. We got diesel, unleaded, 91. That's all we're getting. How much? $3 a litre. Thank you very much. Fantastic feed at the Pink Roadhouse. Now it's time to head to Dalhousie. We've just had a light sprinkle of rain, which if anything might be beneficial to us and drop the dust down a little bit. Alright, here we go. Everyone good?
Yes, mate. Yep, all good.
Oodnadatta track. The signs are half closed, half open. Anyway, we're going into a bit of rain, so hopefully it is just that, a bit of rain. Yeah, well today is supposed to be the coolest and possibly the wettest day. And hopefully we've timed the window of opportunity to cross the Simpson to perfection. Mount Dare Hotel, 225 kilometres. No turning back now.
Oh well, don't, because there'll be oncoming traffic.
A bit rough up here.
Righto, mate.
Rain's getting a little bit more serious too.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, Steve, but it's the tail end of it. I think we'll get ahead of this cloud the way it's travelling.
Yeah, it's been good. It's just settled the dust probably for you guys a little bit. Not that I kick up a lot. Is this the right way?
Sorry, mate.
Is this the right way?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, looking at the sign, it is.
Well, you sure?
Well, that's what the sign said.
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
Go back and have another look. To Dalhousie Springs. So we're going that way?
Yep. That's what the sign said. Come for a walk.
Are you 100% sold?
I am 100%.
So we're going that way?
Yeah.
Righto, we'll follow. Well, the road's certainly not as good as what we were just on, but it's far from bad. A little bit more rock. Alright, it's getting a little bit sandier. Having to pick my line. Far from bad, but like all sand locations, it changes rapidly. You just got to be ready. Starting to sprinkle rain again. We're just coming up to the Dalhousie ruins. Looks pretty cool from here, but I'm going to go and have a better look. You get the fire going? Certainly a tough location to make a living, but very spectacular at the same time. Hey, these birds are setting a challenge for us.
Yeah.
We bought the big cameras, ready to go with the bird life. I think it's about the third bird we've seen.
Seem to be hanging around the water, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
I've got to go and get those sheep over there.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. It'll be that.
Yeah, that cloud's definitely following us.
Yeah.
Certainly worth the stop. Now we're obviously heading to Dalhousie Springs, and that will be our camp for the night. There's a sign ahead. I see some structures. Wood collection prohibited. Wood fires prohibited, as we expected. What do we got? Davies at a parking, hot springs, campground, Mungo Theory, Birdsville. That are we. Well, I'm going to go down the day visiting area first. Dalhousie Springs. How are you, mate?
Get up, how are you?
Good. There's Don. Do you want to take that with you, Lee?
What's that?
That thing? What's going on in here?
Oh, having a shit time.
I'll put me can on the step.
Oh, I'll drink it for you. Well, it's that time of the day. Don't ask what day it is. Got to be about day 6 or day 7 by now. It's always a good holiday when you lose track of time. But we're just about to leave Dalhousie to Mount Dare and to Oodnadatta. And apparently the last 10 k's into Mount Dare, some pretty deep loose gravel. And unfortunately one bloke come off on a bike yesterday and was airlifted, I believe. So it's just a reminder for me to go hard but don't go stupid. So anyway, I can hear some of the boys over there just about ready to do the west to east crossing along the French line. They've got 2 DRZ 400s, so we might go and wish them the best. Good luck, mate. Good luck, boys. Safe on, bud. Yeah, got the right machines to do it. Hope so. Forgive my squeaky boots, but the boys are going west east French QAA line to Birdsville. One of their mates turned back. He was on Africa Twin, a bit heavy, probably 400 kilos loaded. I think Benny's airing down a bit more. We're just about set to go. 9 o'clock, no hurry.
You on channel, Steve?
I certainly am. Comms are good. It's worked really well. Every now and then, like most things from Bluetooth, it does disconnect, but 99% of the time it's been really good. So, let's stay upright. Everyone good?
Yes, mate. All good.
Right, onwards to Mount Dare. I'm just pulling over for a second just to check my front tyre pressure. I meant to do it beforehand. Just feels a little low.
No worries, mate.
14 pound, that's enough. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, pop around us, Steve. Probably better.
Watch that big rock. Thank you.
All good, thanks, mate.
I tell you what, sitting down, nah, sucks balls. Bike handles so much better. Standing up. Thanks, mate. Comes a couple of bikes. They look like bigger bikes. Righto. Here we go at Mount Dare. 10 kilometres. I reckon this is the worst of the lot. So we're about to find out, I suppose. We'll just wait here. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, good. How you cruising?
We're going.
Righto. Home straight. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's a little bit stony here, mate. A bit soft.
Yeah, thank you.
Down a bit now.
Beautiful. This is like red ice for me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You'll have to be on your guard, buddy.
That is slippery as all hell. Only time I prefer to be in the rock. Here we go.
Yeah, right behind you, Don.
Mount Dare Hotel. We made it. I must admit that last 10k's was a little bit sketchy. 5 kilometres or 50 or 50 bucks. Here we go. Hopefully this rain pisses off, because that was pretty sketchy.
.210 kilometres to Mount Dare.
Wow, I feel every one of them. Good job, girl.